Welcome to the deep dive. You know, it's always fascinating in the RC world how you get these really deep brand loyalties. People stick to their brands.
Oh, absolutely. Fiercely loyal sometimes.
But then sometimes you get these products that just transcend all that. Everyone uses them.
Yeah, regardless of the brand on their kit.
Exactly. So today our mission is to look at 3 specific lubricants from Team Associated. They're green slime, black grease, and Stealth Diff lube.
Right.
And figure out how they became absolute staples for Tamiya builders, a totally different camp.
It's a brilliant example, really. Just pure merit, performance winning out over marketing or, brand tribalism.
Totally. It just works, so people use it.
Simple as that sometimes. It's about what happens on the workbench and on the track.
Okay, so let's dig into the first one. Green slime. Associated part number ASC 11105 for those keeping track.
The classic.
Primarily, it's this super tacky, high-viscosity grease, right? Made for O-rings and shock absorbers.
Yep, that's the main job. It basically does 2 things really well.
Okay, what are those?
First, it stops your silicone shock oil from seeping past the O-rings. Keeps things sealed up tight.
Ah, the dreaded leaky shock problem.
Exactly. And second, it lubricates the shock shaft as it moves through those O-rings, gets rid of that initial friction, that stiction.
So you get that really smooth, stiction-free action everyone wants.
Precisely. And this was, well, a game changer for builders using Tamiya's CVA shocks.
Because those were kind of known for issues.
Yeah, they had a tendency to weep oil, and they definitely suffered from stiction. Green slime just solves it.
Makes the action feel, what, silky, like butter?
Those are the descriptions you hear all the time. Yeah, just makes the suspension much more responsive.
Yeah, and crucially, it's safe for the O-rings themselves. Silicone, rubber, all that.
Totally safe. Won't cause swelling or damage. And it's versatile, too. People use it on gear diff seals, even some nitro engine carb seals sometimes.
Okay, but there's also that interesting bit of, like, community legend around green slime.
Ah, you mean the Nolene connection?
Yeah. The tribal knowledge, right? The idea that it's just repackaged Nolene SF3.
That's the widely held belief. Nolene SF3 is this high-end suspension grease from, full-scale motorsport.
And people say it's identical. Color, smell, texture.
Reports are, it's same exact color, smell, and texture. So the savvy builders, they just buy a big tub of Nolene SF3.
Costs less in bulk, lasts forever, a lifetime supply, they call it.
It really speaks to how much people value the performance, doesn't it?
Yeah.
They figure out the source.
Definitely. Okay, let's shift gears. Thinking about classic Tamiya kits, like the Monster Beetle or maybe the Hotshot family.
Yeah, great kits, but
they had a weak spot, right? The stock gear differential.
Oh, yeah. Prone to slipping, sometimes just completely giving out under load.
So the solution for serious runners was often the MIP Super Ball Diff upgrade. Legendary part.
Transform those cars. Made them way more durable, much better performance. But
what?
That MIP diff needed a very specific lubrication approach. 2 different lubes, actually.
And the standard Tamiya grease wouldn't cut it.
Nope. Not for this application. It created a direct need for something more specialized. Enter Associated.
Okay, so let's talk Associated black grease first. ASC 6588.
Right.
This stuff is specifically for the thrust-bearing assembly inside the ball diff. That's the part taking a lot of axial load.
Exactly. It's under high pressure.
And the black color, that's the key, isn't it? It's got molybdenum disulfide, moly mixed in.
Moly is an extreme pressure, or EP, additive. It forms this incredibly tough lubricating film between metal parts.
Stops them grinding together under that immense pressure.
Prevents wear, keeps it smooth. And interestingly, the original MIP instructions, they just said to use a general-purpose moly lube. Associated black grease fit the bill perfectly.
Got it. So that's one part. What about the other lube needed for the MIP diff?
That would be Associated's Stealth Differential lube, ASC 6591.
Okay, and this one's different. It's clear. Right?
Yeah, totally different stuff. It's a clear silicone-based lubricant. This one's for the main differential balls themselves.
One's rolling between the diff plates.
Right. Its job is to let those balls roll smoothly. Critically, it prevents them generating so much friction that they melt the plastic diff gear halves.
Ah, okay. But it still needs to allow grip, right, for the diff to actually work and transfer power.
Exactly. That's the clever part. It's formulated to sort of thin out slightly under high pressure between the ball and the plates.
So it lubricates, but still allows enough friction for the diff action.
Precisely. Again, the MIP instructions were pretty generic, just calling for clear silicone grease.
Yeah.
Associated Stealth Lube was the perfect fit.
So you absolutely needed both, and you couldn't swap them. Black grease for the thrust, Stealth Lube for the main balls.
No way. Totally different jobs. Using the wrong one would lead to disaster pretty quickly, slipping, overheating, melting parts, rapid wear.
It's a real symbiotic relationship then, driven purely by the engineering demands of that MIP upgrade.
Completely. And, this reliance on associated products, it makes sense when you look at their history.
Yeah, tell us a bit about Associated Electrics.
Well, they were founded way back in 1964, and they pretty quickly became the dominant name in competitive RC racing.
They really pushed the technology forward, didn't they? I mean, the RC-10 buggy in '84.
Oh, the RC-10. Legendary. Absolutely set the standard for design and performance. It's even in the Smithsonian now.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And importantly, the development of the RC-10's revolutionary stealth transmission.
Yeah.
That's what directly led to these specific lubes.
Ah, so the black grease and the Stealth Diff lube were literally developed for the stealth transmission.
That's their origin. They needed that specific two-part system to make it work reliably under racing conditions. It just underlines Associated's focus on performance.
And their racing record speaks for itself, right? How many world championships?
An incredible 33 IFMAR World Championships since 1977. Just unparalleled.
So bringing it all together, it seems really clear. The reason these associated lubes are so popular, even in the Tamiya world, it's just pure merit-based adoption. They solve specific technical problems better than anything else available at the time. Targeted solutions.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Performance trumped brand loyalty.
So here's something for you, the listener, to think about.
Go on.
Can you think of other examples, maybe in different hobbies or different industries entirely?
Yeah, where this kind of earned trust exists, where a specific product becomes the standard, totally crossing traditional brand lines, just because it works best for a specific job.
What does that tell us, really, about what truly drives people to adopt certain products? What does it say about innovation? Something to ponder?